The business over your diamond might have to wait, Pixie. I think we're going to have more pressing problems.
All right, you lot. Muster!
I had nothing to do with the hanging. I didn't even know it was going on.
I know. Why would a blackmailer murder a victim? That's bad economics, and you're such a smart girl. Funny. It's usually the blackmailer that gets murdered. Occupational hazard.
Who's going to pay?
I'll make the lot of you pay.
What do you mean?
I got the tape back. And I destroyed it. What are you up to, Mitchell?
Me?
I want some information.
I don't know nothing.
You know who put together that lynch mob?
I didn't have anything to do with it.
Mitchell, the last time you caused me trouble, you ended up in a hospital bed. Remember? Don't make me do it again. Now, who was it? Who, Mitchell?
Phyllis. It was Phyllis. She got everyone really hyped up about it.
Hunt.
Yeah. She wanted you dead. Real bad.
You better be telling the truth.
I am honest. But don't tell her I told you.
Oh, of course not. You're gonna tell her.
What?
Yeah. After lunch, you get her alone and make sure she knows that you've told me everything.
But I can't.
Mitchell, shut up and do as I say. And remember, I'm not through with you yet either.
What do you mean?
You owe me, Mitchell. And I always collect. But don't worry. I'm going to let you work it off. You must get bored sitting around here all day. So you're going to work for me. And your first job is to go to Hunt and make sure she knows that you've lagged. Make sure she's scared. She's got reason to be.
But I'm scared.
Just do it, Mitchell. Now.
The freak's onto you. She knows that you're the one that tried to string her up.
How? How does she know?
I had to tell her she was going to bash me
Oh,
again.
you
I had
bitch, you
to.
stupid! You coward! I got parole coming up. You get me, I can kill you!
You screwed yourself, Hunt. A savage, an unprovoked attack on a fellow prisoner. Wonder what the parole board will say about that.
Don't, please.
Get out. You did very well, Mitchell. You're learning fast.
Detective Inspector Thorne would like to speak with you.
I'll see what I can find out about our mastermind.
Well, Inspector, I trust the women are being their usual cooperative selves.
An investigation is proceeding, Miss Ferguson, but That's not why I wanted to see you.
Oh?
Does the name Don Baxter mean anything to you?
Look, Inspector, we don't seem to be getting anywhere, and I have got work to do. What makes you think that I know this Don Baker?
Baxter. Don Baxter.
Yeah, whatever.
We found a book containing a list of names on Baxter's body.
And $10,000 written beside your name. Well, we'd like to know why.
I have absolutely no idea.
Of course, you've heard of Lionel Fellows.
You can't be in this job for long and not come up against that name.
We believe this Baxter was a hitman. He had your name and Fellows on his list, amongst others. But somebody got to him before he got to you.
And you think I know who put out the contract?
Can you think of anyone who might want to see you dead?
You're not forgetting that I was hanged, are you?
Of course not. What about any connections the women might have on the outside?
It's not for me to say.
But you have made enemies.
People who are good at their job are seldom popular, Inspector. You should know that.
I certainly do. Well, thank you, Miss Ferguson.
I'm sorry I couldn't have been of more help, Inspector. But I really can't imagine who would pay $10,000 to see me dead.
Ah, we'll leave it with you. If you think of anything, you know where to find me.
Major. What the hell are you doing in my house? Get out of here!
If I were you, I'd make us a bit more welcome. Because we're going to have a little chat. Just the three of us. And your little dog. Well, we invited ourselves into your lovely home because we wanted to deliver a message from Lionel Fellows. The message is simple. Keep away from the drug trade at Wentworth. Pretend it isn't happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because we wouldn't want to see a nice, respectable lady like you mixed up with drugs. What do you think, Bill? Does she look the type to be mixed up with drugs?
No, but you can't always tell.
I'll bet you've never even tried them. Have you?
Of course not.
See? What did I tell you? Well, we're going to give you a crash course. Oh, now calm down. Go with the flow. The first thing you've got to learn about drugs is they're a lot like sex. You enjoy it more if you're relaxed. Open wide. Swallow. Show me. Girl. Yeah. As it's your first trip, we'll just hang around to say bon voyage. You want to come and watch, boy? Having a nice time?
How does the defendant plead? Guilty or not guilty? accuse you of getting rid of B. Smith.
No. No.
You had me bashed.
How do you plead?
No. No.
You forced me to make drug. Guilty? Or not guilty?
No.
You set me up for a bashing. Guilty?
You tried to take control of the rackets at Woolworth.
Or not guilty?
Will serve be ready for you.
Looks like a fun trip.
And what is your verdict?
Guilty.
The court declares Joan Ferguson guilty as charged. The sentence of death will be carried out immediately.
Colleen Bell. Oh, you put him through to me.
I was wondering if I might speak with the governor.
No, I'm sorry. The governor isn't here at the moment, but I'm the deputy. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm ringing about one of your officers, Miss Ferguson.
Yes.
Well, I'm a neighbour of hers and, well, I'm worried about her.
Well, what's happened?
The missus and I have been hearing some strange noises coming from her place, and we were wondering if she was all right.
Have you tried the door?
It's just the last time I went over there, I didn't exactly get a friendly welcome.
Yes, all right. Thanks for the information. We'll take it from here.
Thanks very much.
Oh, could I have your name, please?
Bye.
All set?
No worries. Now we sit back and wait for the fireworks to begin.
God, what happened?
Joan, are you all right?
Major.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who could have done a thing like that? Have you called the police? She'll be out in a minute, Inspector. She's just cleaning up.
Right. This door's been forced, all right. I'll have the frame dusted for prints. How did you come to find her?
Got a phone call at the prison from a neighbour.
Leave a name? I'll ask around. You've called an ambulance?
No, the prison doctor's on his way over.
Did she have any, known enemies?
Inspector, we're prison officers. We've all got enemies. In fact, she was actually hanged by some of the inmates the other day.
Badly hurt?
Bad enough, but nothing permanent. Yet.
Could be our answer. Easy enough to go off the deep end after a shock like that.
Done all this herself, you mean? Oh, no way, Inspector. Joan wouldn't hurt that dog. She idolised him.
Maybe. We've got to check every angle. Any chance she could have taken something to help her relax?
If you mean drugs, you're wrong again. Miss Ferguson was totally against the use of drugs.
Where's Major? You haven't taken him away, have they?
He's in the laundry.
I know you're feeling rough, Miss Ferguson, but I have a few more questions I've got to ask you.
Look, all I know is they came in here, grabbed me, and they put something in my mouth. Obviously a drug.
You any idea who might have done this?
If I knew, I wouldn't be sitting here. Your Inspector Thorne was obviously right. It appears there's a contract out on me.
Well, we'll look into every angle, Miss Ferguson. But if it was a contract out on you, I doubt if they'd be messing around. I think you should make a thorough check of your belongings in case robbery was the motive.
All right, I'll check. Is that all?
Oh, for now. I'd like you to call in at the station, make a full statement. Thanks, Mrs. Morris.
Hope you can find out who did this.
Yeah, not pretty. I think you should stay with her for a while.
Yes, I will. Thanks. Joan, why don't you take those tablets Scott gave you and go to bed?
Too much to do.
You can't go back to work.
I've got to. I can't stay here.
I'll get some coffee.
Get in here!
I don't know what this is all about.
Shut up, Stevens. I want answers. Now, last night some thugs broke into my house, drugged me and killed my dog. I want to know who they were. That dog was the only thing I cared about on this earth. And someone is gonna pay dearly. Don't try your tricks with me, Stevens. Nothing is going to get you out of this one.
So it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah. It was all tied up with the blackmailing business, wasn't it? And you certainly know all about that.
Brenda Hewitt, she arranged it.
Oh, yeah? Tell me more.
She's tied up with the Fellows gang. She's producing fake driver's licenses in here and trading them for dope for the Fellows. The blackmail was to stop you interfering with the supply. It's the truth, I swear it!
It better be.
Oh. Don't tell Hewitt, for God's sake, that I told you. She could quite easily get the Fellows more onto me.
You just do as you're told, Stevens, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now get back to work and send Hewitt to me.
And what am I going to tell her?
Oh, with your mind, I'm sure you'll think of something. Now, you get her here in 5 minutes. Right? Now move! You did, didn't you, Hewitt? Didn't you, Hewitt?
But Shave, that's what you want.
It's not what I want, Hewitt. It's what happened, isn't it?
All right, I did it.
You know, Hewitt, I don't think you can stand the strain of prison life. You're cracking. Yeah. You're not in a fit state to mix with the other prisoners. You're much too dangerous, Hewitt. I think you should be put away somewhere on your own until you can control yourself.
What have I done?
See for yourself. Save your energy, Hewitt. You're going to isolation. Feeling better, Hewitt?
I'm all right.
Good. I'd hate to see you get violent again, Hewitt. Because then I'd have to use force. Only to control you, though.
I have no intention of becoming violent, Miss Ferguson.
That's very good, Hewitt. Because I want some answers to some questions. And they'd better be the right answers, otherwise I'll consider you very violent indeed.
So what do you want to know?
It was you who arranged to have me blackmailed over that tape, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I want to hear you say it loud and clear.
All right, it was me! Where did you get your information?
Is none of your business. What I want to know is why you did it.
You know the game, Miss Ferguson. Anyone who wants to stay in business in a place like this has to cover their back.
It's a pity you're not covered anymore.
It'd be a mistake to take it out on me. I could arrange a nasty visit for you on the outside.
Right. Next question, Hewitt. How do you get in contact with the Fellows gang?
Through the prison radio system, we use a code word.
What is it?
Bulldog!
Oh, that's very appropriate, Hewitt. Because when I get hold of something, I never let go.
Give me a chance, I can get him off your back.
You'll do exactly as I say, Hewitt. You'll use that code word again. But this time, you'll arrange a meeting between Fellows and me. Not one of his lackeys.
That could be dangerous for you.
You let me worry about that. You just arrange the meeting. Otherwise, no one is gonna ever want to look at that face again.
blind people needed either a stick or a dog to get themselves about. And apparently, these dogs become so close to
Do you
their own-
mind? I have a report to finish.
Oh, Joan, I am sorry. That was senseless of me. I mean, so soon after you're losing your little dog and everything,
It amazes me how anyone could do such a thing.
Well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Yeah, well, I don't think of the case.
That's the report you asked for.
Thank you. Something wrong?
No. Why should there be?
I can think of a number of reasons.
Don't worry, Governor. I'm not about to let my personal problems interfere with the way I do my work.
I realise that, but you have been through rather a traumatic time lately.
They won't wear me down.
I'm sure they never will. But don't you think you should consider what it's costing you?
If you want me to resign, say it.
I hadn't even thought about it. But you've been through a lot here. I was wondering if you'd given any thought to applying for a transfer to somewhere less demanding.
No, I haven't, and I'm not about to. Although I'm quite sure I'd get no opposition from my so-called fellow officers.
I was only considering your welfare. But you've obviously decided to stay here, so we'll leave it at that. Now, would you send good love to me, please? The department's made a decision about the diamond incident. Is there something else?
Yes, Governor. I want you to know that I will not be frightened, conned, or threatened into leaving Wentworth. Now, you can just pass that on to your staff and to the prisoners. Ferguson is at Wentworth for a long time yet.
What if I want to go the dunning?
You can bake it, Birdsworth.
Oh, damn.
Oh, hang on. That was very clumsy, Johns. Hurry up and pick it up.
Fair go, Miss
Shut up, Brian. You're getting warmer.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realise you were so close.
I suppose you think that was clever, Johns.
What's clever, Miss Ferguson?
Take it easy, Johns. You'll be too smart for your own good in a place like this.
What's that?
Toothpaste.
I prefer shoe polish myself.
Oh, I'm glad you find it amusing when a prisoner makes fun of an officer.
You mean one of the women deliberately squirted toothpaste on you?
That's right. Johns did it. Dropped her toothpaste on the floor and pretended she couldn't find it.
Pretended? She probably doesn't know where the toothpaste is. She is blind, you know.
She is a criminal and a troublemaker, and she shouldn't be in here if she can't handle it.
Come on, Joan. She's only been blind for about a year. What she needs is help, not discipline.
She can't be that helpless. She isn't here for gun running. Anyway, we're not equipped to cope with handicapped criminals. The sooner she's transferred out of here, the better I'll like it.
So far, Johns has given the staff absolutely no trouble whatsoever.
Is your opinion. Speak when you're spoken to, Hewitt.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, now I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Mr. Fellows.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
When do you think that might be?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Don't get smart with me.
You were there when I made the phone call. He'll contact you, I guess. Then with any luck, he'll kill you.
Ah, we all have our little fantasies, don't we, Hewitt? Pity yours aren't going to come true. Excuse me, are they the transfers that the Minister requested?
Yes.
Well, Governor, in my opinion, Stevens is absolutely no trouble at all. But her cellmate Hewitt is quite another matter.
Oh, yes. She's just out of isolation, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right. She went hysterical, wrecked her cell. Well, she's got all the markings of a real troublemaker. I think we'd be much better off without her.
Okay, I'll put her on my list of possibilities.
I'm sure you'll find it's a wise move, Governor. Bye.
Joan Ferguson.
What?
Mr. Fellows would like a word with you.
Well, that was quick.
He doesn't like wasting time. I'd suggest you get a move on.
Miss Ferguson, I presume. I'm getting tired of you, Miss Ferguson. I don't know why you're hassling me like this. I thought my latest message to you would be my final.
We have things to discuss.
I don't discuss things, Miss Ferguson. I decide them. Right now, I'm trying to decide just what to do with you. I don't think the world would miss you too much. What do you say, Ray?
Be better off, I reckon.
Ray knows what's right. It's a pity you don't. I really dislike the messy side of this business.
I'll fix it for you, Mr. Fellows.
Of course you will, Ray.
You're not even going to let me tell you why I wanted to see you.
No, Ferguson. I've spent enough time with you. All right, Ray.
If you kill me now, you'll never know what you're missing out on.
Persistent, aren't you? All right, lady. You can have your say.
I don't care how you make your money, Mr. Fellows. I just don't want to be involved.
So keep your nose out.
Let the lady talk, Ray. You wanted to say something else?
I want you to stop your operations at Wentworth. I run Wentworth.
What makes you think I should do what you want?
Well, I've got quite a bit of information on you, Mr. Fellows. Don Baxter's murder, for a start.
You still haven't said anything interesting, Miss Ferguson. I'm still inclined to kill you.
Well, now, that would be stupid. And I don't think you're stupid, Mr. Fellows. You see, I've got Hewitt, and I've got her signature on a statement. And if anything happens to me, then I don't think your life is going to be very comfortable.
You want me to take
I want you to shut up, Ray.
Well?
Miss Ferguson, you'd be one hell of a poker player. Anytime you're looking for a new line of work, you just come and see me. Now that we've got the formalities over with, how do you suggest we solve our little problem?
I want the drug trade out of Wentworth.
Easy. That's just chicken feed. But Hewitt, well, those licenses are very special. The girl's a real artist.
She wouldn't be much use if she accidentally broke her fingers, now would she?
You really do play rough, don't you? I like that. I'll tell you what I'll do. I don't really want to kill you. It's hard work. I've got to dispose of your body, cover for my boys. The percentages are lousy. So you give me Hewitt, and I'll pull out of Wentworth.
All right. I can have her transferred to Barnhurst. I understand you've already got things under control up there.
You're a very cluey lady, Miss Ferguson. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Got a little surprise for you, Hewitt.
What is it?
Don't be impatient, but don't get carried away in the workshop today.
Then you did take them.
Sorry to break up your little powwow, ladies. Come on, Hewitt, come with us.
What for?
To get your things together.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that.
Shut up, Bryant. Come on, Hewitt. Haven't got all day.
What's happening?
Well, this looks like a transfer. At least this time we can say goodbye. Usually they just Shanghai you.
Oh, look now, just a minute.
You haven't got a minute, Hewitt.
Got
goodness, they can't just take her away like that.
Oh, can't they? That's not fair.
We do have some rights. We're not just animals to be shipped about to suit them.
I'll try telling that to the department.
Oh, it's shameful.
Shut up, the lot of you. I'll put you all on a report. Now, you heard the bell. Get back to work. Well, Stevens, looks like it's just you and me again. It's like old times, isn't it? Hewitt, Mr. Fellows would like you to take these with you.
Yeah. We have it real easy, don't we? Mr. Bridges
Shut up,
was
Ryder!
there-
You'll be on a
Oh,
car!
shut up!
What the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, I stumbled. I'm sorry.
Minnie, I thought you had a heart attack.
Oh, get back to work, Mason. Okay, right. That one goes on the slate. And you know what a memory I've got.
God, I thought you were gone then, Jude.
Yes, I thought you were so brave.
Still, it's no way to handle her.
I don't know, she made more of a dent than you ever have.
She's bigger than me. Still. My best.
She got the
What I can't get over is the fact that he seemed so concerned about the women. And all the time he was wanting to murder them. I mean, it's enough to give you a fit of the shudders.
Yeah, well, he certainly brought us enough trouble. And they'll be able to write their own damn checks until this thing blows over.
Oh, I hardly think so. I mean, the department has had to make some concessions, but they were well overdue anyway. But if it keeps their mind off these grisly murders, I suppose it's a good thing. Look, are you coming to lunch?
No, look, I've just got to go and check on something. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Looking for the lost and found department.
What do you know about him?
Everything. Just remember where it came from.
I'm not in the mood to bargain, Stevens. Where are those keys?
Donovan's got them. Lifted them right out of your pocket.
A breakout?
No. Just want to make a fool of you. Doing pretty well, too.
Well, we're just going to have to do something about that, aren't we?
Ah! Joan! Ah! Here! Ah! Hold on a minute. Oh!
Oh, hurry up! What took you so long?
Not so wet. Who did this to you?
Donovan. They jumped me from behind. It was Donovan. All right, I heard her voice. Right, what's happening? You found the keys?
Just a minute. I need a few answers
We
first.
haven't got time. Look, the longer we wait,
will
the more
make
chance.
time. Now, did you...
Mrs. Powell, a set of keys have been stolen. Now, do you realise what that means?
Ferguson, just in case you have forgotten, I am the Deputy Governor here, and like it or not, I am sitting in the chair at the moment, so we will do it my way. Firstly, are you all right?
Perfectly.
Good. Just in case, you'd better be checked by the doctor, though.
Mrs. Powell, do you mind if I make a suggestion?
What?
I've just been attacked, tied up, and placed under a running cold shower. Now, I realise this places you in a very
There's
delicate
absolutely
situation.
no need for
but,
that.
But do you think we could just ask Donovan for the keys? Nicely, of course.
That is what I wanted to ask you about. You see, Donovan left for the hospital
Donovan
quite some
did
time
it.
ago.
I heard her voice. Now, are you going to do something about it, or do I go straight to the minister? That's what we've done with them by now.
You haven't had enough time. You can sign off and go home, or you can shut up and help with the cell search.
Oh, I think I better help, don't you, Mrs. Powell? I wouldn't like to think it wasn't done properly. I'll take Donovan's
No,
cell.
you won't. Will you do it, please, ma'am?
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
You're claiming she took the keys from you, aren't you?
So?
Well, as fantastic as this may seem, she might accuse you of planting them in her cell.
What are you doing here, Stevens?
I'm just on my way back to the laundry, Miss Ferguson.
Well, get on with it.
Nothing wrong, is there? You look as if you lost something.
Get to work.
Mrs. Powell?
Well, now, you'll have to believe me, won't you?
Yes. Very careless of Donovan, though. This is the first place I looked.
Get moving, Stevens. Yes, I agree, but we can't ignore the evidence, can we?
Of course not. All we've got to worry about now is how many copies they've made. They've certainly had long enough.
All right, continue with the search, but for God's sake, keep it low-key. We'll have a riot on our hands. No, that isn't my decision. It's the department's.
Pete, I had no part in the attack on Miss Ferguson.
Won't work, Donovan. I heard your voice.
Thank you, Miss Ferguson. I'll handle this. Okay. Let's forget about the attack and concentrate on the keys.
I took the keys, but that's all I did.
As far as I'm concerned, the two charges are connected. So it'll be up to the VJ to decide otherwise, not me.
And when will that be?
Sometime tomorrow. In the meantime, I am charging you with assaulting an officer and illegal possession of government property. Miss Ferguson will take you to solitary.
Come on, Donovan. Okay, Donovan. There you are. Wall-to-wall cement. Oh, there's a lovely view from the window, too. Bit high for you, though, isn't it? Just have to take my word for it.
You're an extraordinary woman, Miss Ferguson. Why are you going to all this trouble?
Because you tried to make a fool of me, Donovan, and no one does that and gets away with it ever. And, Donovan, if you want anything, you're out of luck.
Sorry, dear. Old habits and all that. Sure you'll understand.
Donovan, when I give my evidence to the VJ, they are going to lock you away forever. I'm going to tip the bucket on you. The keys, the assault, the attempted hanging, the lot. Now, see if you can smile about that.